The importance of understanding your judge before the two of you meet. Hello, and thank you for tuning into my video series, You're Indicted and Facing Prison, Now What? My name is Mark Gladstein, and in 2006, I too was indicted and convicted of a felony, losing my medical license. To call that time a life-altering event at best is a massive understatement, which all of you are going through at this point also. With work, though, I was able to get my license in 2010 reinstated in full. And so my lesson or takeaway is that prison is going to be temporary. My goal in this series is to provide you with the information you need to survive and navigate these times, because knowledge, together with preparation, will help you build back the confidence you need throughout this process. Since you've already heard that the Department of Justice and the FBI have been asking questions, their case against you is mostly complete, and they also have a 98, 95% conviction rate. So delaying to take your next step is at your power, and your next step is finding legal representation. Hiring your legal team doesn't just mean finding those with experience. They also need to have a proven track record of successfully defending cases like yours in federal court. So they practice federal criminal defense in federal court. Also, they need to be a good fit for you, because if you're uncomfortable with your defense team, then that may adversely affect your outcome. Choices that you're making today eventually are going to help you tomorrow. So make the right choices. Should you have questions, please do not hesitate to call and consider engaging my services at 240-888-7778. This is your life and your future. I've been down the path that you are about to follow. Whether you're facing a plea or trial, you'll need all the help you can get to navigate the intricate nuances of your judge's court. If your attorney is unfamiliar with your judge and the district that he's in, that's where a federal defender's assistance should come in. And basically, federal defenders understand the nuances of all the judge in their court, and your attorney can meet with one of the federal defenders and begin to learn the judge's likes and dislikes. They can offer invaluable guidance that increases your chances of success. Another crucial aspect to consider is the judge's preferences, which can make or break your case. With a federal defender, again, should your attorney not be familiar with your judge or your court, they will help you gain insight as to whether your judge likes to read sentencing memorandums, and do they like longer memorandums or shorter ones? Do they like character letters? If so, how many character letters are too many? Knowing these specific pieces of information regarding the judge's likes and dislikes can and may be a game changer. If you're already at this point and you don't have the time to wait for my future videos, give me a call. We can discuss your situation one-on-one. Once again, my phone number is 240-888-7778. However, that's not all. There are external factors that the judge may take into consideration. For example, overcrowding or staff shortages could affect the availability of necessary programs and services that will impact you and therefore your case's outcome. In other words, if you have a medical condition and you're going to a medical place, but they still have staffing shortages, where are you going to be? If you're on a medication and it's not available, the judge cannot order the Bureau of Prison regarding any sort of medication or treatment. How are you going to handle that? This is why it's crucial to learn your judge's feelings on these issues. As I'm writing this, I had a client who surrendered to a satellite clamp that it was labeled by the Bureau of Prisons on the website. They had RDAP. The only problem is that the RDAP had been closed, and that was not on the website. And so you just don't know. No one can promise you or guarantee that where you're going to go is going to have is going to have the classes, the first step programs, or the medical care that they're supposed to have. No one can guarantee you what the judge is going to do on the day of your sentence. By taking the time to understand the judge's preferences, though, and external factors that may affect your case, you can position yourself to achieve the best possible outcome by knowing this, sharing with probation officer, and having it included in your pre-sentence report. A local defender, federal defender, is a great resource for you and your team in securing a fair outcome for you, as this is their domain. So once again, if your attorney and legal team is familiar with this judge, this court, your court, and your judge, then they already know all this information. But if your attorney, is not intimately familiar, then I would encourage them to meet up with a local federal defender who can enlighten them as to the judge's nuances. To engage my services or have your concerns answered, give me a call today, 240-888-7778. This is my own personal cell, and I answer and return all of my calls. You can also get free information on my website at PPRSUS.com. That is P as in Paul, P as in Paul, R as in Robert, S as in Sam, US otherwise known as Physician Pre-Sentence Report Service. I thank you very much for taking the time to tune in to my video, and I hope you have a safe day. Thank you for tuning in.